if you are like every entrepreneur I have ever met, including myself, the biggest question is always, what the heck do I focus on? There is so much to do. Well, you're in luck because today I've got just the thing to help you not only figure out where to put your most precious asset in your business, your time and energy, but also to ensure that you're actually moving the meter in the right direction and enjoying the process too. Hey there, I am Sherry Moyse, your cosmic guide to marketing and planning that makes your business flow with more ease, predictability, and better timing. Be sure to like and subscribe to get my weekly tips on how to ensure your marketing and planning will stop the scroll and connect with more soul clients. All right, let's dive in. Mercury is actually the magical piece that is going to support you in knowing what to focus on when. So if you've been around for a minute or two here, you'll know that I have been focusing in this Living the Astrology Out Loud series on how to work with Mercury cycles, the bigger picture cycle, not just retrogrades as a whole. Because when you work with Mercury's energy instead of against it, you can truly harness its power and work smarter and not harder in your planning, aka make those things that you're doing have a really great impact on your business. So more soul clients, more connections, all the things that we want to do as entrepreneurs to make a difference in this world. So Mercury and the current cycle that we're in, as I am recording this video on April 22nd of 2024, we are in the last final days of Mercury retrograde. And when Mercury's retrograde, the attention turns inward, and it really gives us as an entrepreneur an opportunity to tune in, to really listen to our own internal wisdom, which is going to be the best guide that we have to know where to put our attention and when. Now, during the retrograde cycle is not necessarily when we're going to feel like we're ready to move forward. It's really important to use this power of the pause during the retrograde energy to listen, to get curious, to review. It is a rest, review, revitalize period that then sets you up to move forward with more ease and flow in your business, more intention, and knowing what is actually going to move the meter. Because what I know happens often in our businesses is that we have shiny object syndrome. And I talked about this in another video as part of this series because I definitely have shiny object syndrome on the regular. But during this retrograde, as I have taken the time to slow down, to really listen, to tune in, things are getting clearer and clearer and clearer. So as I am just tuning in for these last couple days, I know that what's going to come out on the other side of that is more focus and attention. Now, let's say you haven't been tuning in this retrograde cycle, or you're watching this video at a time when Mercury is direct. Doesn't mean you can't use the energy of Mercury, which is our mindset, our communication, to take an intentional pause. CEO days are great for that, which I note in my blog, which I'll link to below. Those are really great times to do that as well. So when you take that pause, take and look at what I've been doing personally is looking at the pieces of my business and really tuning into what's going to move the meter and which lights me up. What am I leaning in on? What am I really getting jazzed about? What feels easy? Because the thing is, if we are pushing and trying to work our way through things, we're just going to go slower. We're just going to miss the mark because we're not lined up with what feels good and what we know will be valuable for not just our clients, but ourselves. So, how do you answer that question? What the heck should I focus on? It's really a two-part answer. First, take a look at what has been working, what has felt good, and see if there's a way to amplify that, to lean into that more, to put more of your attention and energy into that area of your business to move the meter. I know that what I want to focus on to move the meter is in one particular lane where I would like to have the majority of my time spent, which is helping to people to amplify their results with their launches and their planning. And so knowing that that's what lights me up, that's what I'm really, really good at and really get excited about doing, that's where I'm putting my attention and energy. And the Mercury cycle has allowed me to tune into what those steps might be, what those next steps might be. Instead of being all over the place, I'm getting more specific and focused. This takes tactics out of the picture and puts strategy back in, because we can have all of the pieces, all the ingredients, but if we don't know what we want on the other side of it, we can't get there. So tune in, listen to yourself, and really ask those powerful questions. That's where this mind comes in, and connecting it to the heart so that you're focused on the things that light you up, that bring you joy, that feel easeful. Maybe they're not always easy, but find a way to make them easy and fun. And that's what's going to move the meter. So as we wrap up this retrograde period, tune in these last few days if you're watching this before the 24th. And even in the few weeks after, we have what we call post-shadow. And that's still a time when we're fine-tuning what we've tuned into, so to speak. So, all right, my friends, get focused, get tuned in. This is where the magic lies as an entrepreneur, because your most precious resource is time, and you've only got so much of it. Where you focus, it matters, and enjoying the process matters too. Because as I say, a thriving business requires a nourished and happy you. All right. Well, if you want to catch up on the Living the Astrology Out Loud series, you can take a peek at a couple of other videos that I've got for you. One is right here. It's going to tell you what Mercury cycle is all about. And the other one will give you more of an idea about the retrograde cycle. So get more tips and tricks, so to speak, on how to move the meter in your business, market and plan with more ease. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.